Welcome to the final episode of Attack on Titan.
Ever.
Ever.
This is it.
This is it.
We're done after
one.
this. No more Attack on Titan anymore.
It's the final season. You know, they did it.
Or they may be making an announcement saying that there might be a part 2 to the final season in winter of 2022. Yo, just be straight with us. It's just like, yo, we're gonna do two more seasons.
Yeah, what is this mystery? And I feel like the anime business, they love being like, what is it gonna be? 12 episodes? It's gonna be 24 episodes? And we call something 12 episodes a season sometimes. Sometimes we call 24 episodes a season. There's cores, there's seasons. It doesn't really matter. You're like, okay, yeah, just tell me.
Animes too, sometimes they'll just like you'll be like, when is this show coming out? We'll get like a little bit of information, and then it'll be like, hey, the show's starting tomorrow. You're like, wait, what? Like, I remember Attack on Titan season 2. It just started randomly.
Oh.
We were like, whoa, it's back? Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even know. Attack on Titan is basically like that friend who's like, yo, I'm like right down the street. Can you want to hang out? And I'm like, what? I'm at your door. What?
What?
Yeah. Like,
open up, man. I can see you. Open up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
Like, he's like, I'm in your house.
Oh man!
Speaking of what's here, it is the last episode of the first part of season 4 of Attack on Titan, which is such a mouthful. Last episode we got a little backstory into Zeke, his motivation. He's all about that euthanasia.
A little bit of Zeke backstory, which I guess kind of builds. I don't know how much sympathy it really builds for the fan base at this point, but you go, it's nice to see a little more shading on the guy.
I would say so. I think like it definitely makes me as a fan. I mean, when I read this, I was like, oh, okay, I understand. It's like Zeke kind of felt a little bit thin, but this understanding of like seeing how Grisha kind of fucked him up was really good, and just you kind of understood his motivations a lot better. But yeah. So now we're gonna watch the last episode of the first part of season 1, of the penultimate season.
The penultimate part of the final season. You're like, oh,
I'm just trying to make it longer and longer and longer and longer. The way to describe this word. And all the fans in the comments are just like, what does this mean? Like, what do they mean by penultimate? Is it really ending? Is this going to be a spin-off session? Oh my God, they're going to go to high school next. It's like
season 4. 9 months later,
2022
13.
winter. 2022 divided by 4 is what? Oh man, I should have probably learned math instead of watching so much anime.
Oh my God, Zeke.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, he's all right.
Oh, it's a Titan that he split open, or he split apart from.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because remember, like, you saw a little bit of it, like, still moving.
Yeah. Oh.
私の言った通りになりましたね。ピクシス司令。迅速な対応に感謝いたします。
Pix is like, I'm not eating any more of the shit that you put in front of me.
我々の要求通り、
Yo, get me McDonald's.
志願しなくに兵士を集結くださるとは。お久しぶりです。志願シナの英雄の皆さん。
よかったな、イエレナ。うまくことが運んで気分がいいだろう。エレンはお前を介してジークの思い通りに動き、島を発展させただろう。100年遅れのこの未開の島を。ああ、お前らが快適に暮らすためにだろう。島の統治者となるお前らが。
騙された奴が負けた。たったそれだけのことだ。
クリズ。俺たちを撃ってイエレナの下僕に昇格したみてえだな、このチクリ野郎。熊どもに肩入れして裏切ったのはお前だろう。なんだと。悪魔の末裔の芋くせえ女なんぞに鼻の下伸ばしやがって。てめえ殺すぞ。わかるように言ってやるよ。あのバイタは汚れた悪魔。
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right.
イエレナ。
もうあなた方を悪魔と罵る輩はこの島に必要はありません。世界から憎しみの連鎖を断ち切り、エルディアと 周りでさえも救うことが目的なんです
Everyone's like, their eyes are bulging. Like, you just smoked
全
that
てお
dude.
話しします
無線で助けを呼んでもらう。壁内の侵入者が反応を示すようにな。
動かないで。ガビも静かに。
And she just strolled right in there.
Yeah, she pulled the Aaron.
Yo, Attack on
Walk
Titan
in.
is the king of just like
エレン
just people strolling right in and being like, "Oh, hi, I'm the Colossal Titan."
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the Armored Titan, Colossal Titan.
示せ。敵はどこにいる？
そこ。
It's ironic that they took his legs out again.
Yeah.
ガリアードさん見て。私はマーレを信じてない。私は一緒に戦ってきた仲間を信じている。
レベリオの雪辱を果たせ。ここで奴を終わりにしてやる。来いよ。ライナー。
And that's how it ends.
And that's the whole show. That's
That's how it ends.
that's the end of Attack
It's
on
over.
Titan. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
over. See you in 9 months.
Yeah. Yeah, 2022. That's the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of for me, I think it's a weird place to end the I don't know if maybe anime viewers anime onlys won't think of it that way. But it's kind of just how exciting the first half was. The second half is kind of, I feel like it's just kind of like okay, so a lot of setup, and nothing comes of it until next year. So
Well, I understand why they would leave it there because it's like
yeah,
such like a lot of stuff's about to happen, and it's
Yeah.
like where would you leave it off of? Like in the middle of what's about to go down. It would always feel, no matter where you start, it's always gonna feel like blue balls, no matter what. So it's like rather than show all the great action, let's just end it here. And I also think they probably are like, yo, we don't have time to animate all of this right now.
no, I mean, no spoilers. Obviously, there's about to be a huge battle.
Yes.
I think there's one big moment that would have made sense, but I also just kind of forgot about all this, like all these talkies, all these all these setup episodes, which are like important. You could probably ditch some of the Sasha's family stuff. You could probably ditch some of that because it doesn't really matter.
Nah, man, it matters to Isayama's vision.
Yeah, it matters
to show
Snyder
to
Cut.
like. Well, I think actually I disagree with you that because I think
Yeah.
the reason why you do show the Sasha family stuff is for the Gabby arc
Yeah,
and the Falco arc, and just to see their growth as characters. So I understand why you don't necessarily need it, but I think if you're going to satisfy their arcs, and because then what comes after all of this will kind of justify the character of Gabby, I believe, or at least make her more three-dimensional.
yeah. I think they just backed themselves into a corner here by making it because obviously I like this. I like the story. I like all of it as its own thing. And when it's a monthly manga that's continuous, it all I think makes sense and plays out. I'm only just going literally just as a structure of the structure of a season of television. I'm like,
Yes.
I feel like who would structure it this way? Where you go like big explosions, talking, see you in a year.
Well, that's Attack on Titan in a nutshell. It's like
Yeah.
if you look at like how season 1 ended, and then season 2 ended, and then like
Yeah.
season 1 and 2 are literally season 1 and 2 and the first part of 3 are literally like like less than a week apart in like the real world order of the events that's happening in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So it's like Attack on Titan has always struggled with the adapting the correct way so that like it feels like you're a good jumping off point for the end of seasons.
Yeah.
I think the best season jumping off point was season 3.
Yeah, season 3 is like perfect.
Season 3 is perfect from like beginning to end. The way
yeah.
they ended it, it was legitimately perfect. Yeah, Attack on Titan has never really been good at ending seasons.
Yeah.
But now they have to not only end a season, but they have to end a show.
Yeah, they got to end the whole show.
I'm sure they'll knock it out the park.
Yeah, assuming the last chapter isn't terrible in a couple weeks. I think.
Yeah, we'll know in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, if they just stick to the script, should be fine for final season.
Yeah,
it will be great. I think it'll be a great final part to. It'll probably be all hype.
Now, my question to you is: do you think they split this up? One, because of animation problems and it's like the scheduling and everything's so super difficult for MAPPA. And do you think they did this on purpose, or do you think they did this on purpose to boost manga sales? It's the last one. They're like, maybe we keep these people waiting even longer.
Yeah, I think it's all marketing. I think it's all it's just getting people in the door because it's the final season.
Yeah,
but not really. It's 16 episodes. It's basically 2 seasons. It's basically like. They're basically stretching it out into 32 episodes, which is a lot longer than a normal season of anime. So I think it's all just marketing. I think they're probably, like you said, boosting manga sales. Just keeping it, stretching it out.
Yeah,
but also it's not like they're wrong to stretch it out. It's like the story is that long.
It's true. I mean, look, no matter what, we're going to be watching and reacting and just going along with the flow. Ultimately, I'm cool with this episode. Did want a little bit more action, but yeah, it was definitely going to be a talk.
And I mean, it's like a cool, and I'll say this, it looks cool. Like that like last little scene on the roof is like looks cool, like kind of a scene that I feel like you don't normally see in Attack on Titan. It almost looks like it's in a like a Mission Impossible movie where it's like a shootout on the roof kind of a thing.
Yeah, they're like, yo, this is for Liberia. We're about to fuck up your hood.
And that theme is Ashes on the Fire. I know it because I listened to it. Ashes on the Fire. That theme of the soundtrack is like amazing. Hope they bring it back for next season.
I think they will. I mean, it's such a good theme, and like a lot of the other themes were like super fire and stuff. So overall, super happy with it. I think the first half was really good. Only expecting bigger and better things for the second half. I mean, it's going to be bigger. I would guess maybe they're going to probably have to do maybe like 18 episodes because there's a lot more they have to cover.
Yeah, there is a lot more. I don't know. Yeah, it's
I think this ended on chapter 116, so they have 22 chapters to cover. 22. So that's about maybe they usually get around like an episode and a half. So that's about like 16 to 17 episodes.
Yeah, so it'll probably be similar-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, probably December, January, most likely. I would imagine it coming back.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Yeah.
And we'll be here. Hopefully.
I think so. Hopefully, unless the world's exploded, and then we won't be able to watch it anyway.
Then no one gets to see it.
No one gets to see it.
Yeah, we'll just be getting to watch those memes, those drip memes in the meantime.
Yeah. And reading the final chapter.
At least
we'll know how it ends. At least we'll know how it ends.
Yeah, it turns out the reason it didn't come out is because the world went to shit once the last chapter came out. It ignited a civil war.
Oh my my god, everything's burning.
Isayama must die.
Isayama.
No, he was a genius. Brother versus brother. Attack on Titan. Real life. And Isayama was just like, it's just like, see, I told you it would be bombastic.
Yeah. But yeah, excited. Very excited for the final season. Part 2.
Part deuce.
Part
In the meantime, please watch us keep going with other seasons and their part 1s. We'll be reacting to My Hero Academia. We'll probably pick up another show as the spring anime season goes along.
Yeah.
But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know if there's a show you want us to check out. We'll look into it. And yeah, love y'all.
Love ya. Love ya,
Peace.
audience. Bye.